No healing, right?
The bounty is gonna be fucked from the jump.
What was it?
No healing. Goodbye, team.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh no, I remember what happened last time.
Yeah, good luck on that one. I'm just gonna say. Unless you have a different one you want to play, and I'll refund that one, because, like,
Yeah, Rico, why would you put that evil on us? First
would
off,
say
Rico,
your
why?
odds aren't great. I have faith in you all. You should not.
Why?
100%
Why do you
should
have
not.
faith in us?
First of all, I'm here. Why would you have faith in me at all?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna fade into the background. Enjoy the game.
Excellent. Today we are playing Esmie / Lore's main character energy game. It is called Lorelei. It's gonna be a good game. So let's go. And also, we're all reeling from the death of Royce yesterday, because that literally happened canonically yesterday. So we have Lore, who is played by Esmie.
Hello.
Melinoë? Is that how we decided?
Melinoë.
Melinoë is played by Sparkly.
Hello.
Joust is played by on his phone, but still here to play. Adrian.
That's me.
That is him. And we have Nichol, who is played by Professor Winter.
Hello, everyone.
Excellent. So, we're gonna start it on just the airship, as Lore and Nichol and I forgot Melinoë.
Melinoë. Yeah, it's
Melinoë.
fine.
No,
Whatever's
no,
easier.
I'm getting it right. Melinoë.
He's never gonna get it right.
I'm never gonna get it right. It's
That's
gonna be
fine.
it's a nightmare.
It's gonna be the joke of the stream. Is this how you say my name different times?
Changes every game.
But so you're all on the airship, just making sure that the area around the Silver Mountain where Royce and Akana and Patagon and Midnight disappeared and then ended up fighting the librarian. So you're just exploring around that area, making sure that he's not going to come back for round 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Lore, you have your little communication device that you had.
Because I have my flamingo phone.
Yes, yeah. So after it's just this call is brought to you by Bobbert's Casino and Spa. This call is brought to you by Bobbert's Casino and Spa. This call is brought to you by Bobbert's Casino and Spa. And it, no matter how early you hit the pick up button, it goes through it 3 times.
No matter what. Every time.
Every time. So it's not so much it's not a phone call. It is a cryptic-esque message. It's just it has coordinates and it's just somebody speaking directly in whatever your home language is. That's just and that you probably haven't read since you got to Liminal. It's just we need help.
Well, yeah.
What's wrong, boss?
That's a thing on top of everything else.
How bad a thing are we talking about?
I don't have to go home.
Really?
Yeah. Cause, well, I don't know exactly what's going on, but then Lauren will turn the, flamingo phone around, not that they can understand what it says. But, yeah, this is my home language. And I have to go home.
Is going home, in any circumstance, a good or a bad thing?
It's not the best for me.
Okay. Well, if you need help, you know you always got me.
Sitting here, but I can always have someone else. I know a few others who can keep an eye on the mountain, and honestly, I think I need to get somewhere else for a bit anyway.
Wait a minute. So am I already here at this point?
Not yet. You are going to be introduced in just a second. Literally,
okay.
as soon as they decide to get there,
Okay,
I'm trying to get you in as soon as I
I
can.
would say the way that this is coming across on the phone is it is urgent. It is go now.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get on the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
I'll make a
send a brief blip out to the rest of the crew, whoever hears it, on if they're near one of their communicators. It's we gotta go for a bit. We'll be back.
yeah. Whoever, we need a few people to watch the Silver Mountain while doing an emergency mission.
Yeah, absolutely. The rest of the crew can take over. That was my speaker disconnecting. I was like, what the hell was that? Anyway, so yeah, you guys, and I'm not gonna make you make a roll to go there. You have the coordinates. You have the airship's pilot is on board. We're good. So yeah, you go through the rifts, and it's wild. You can tell, as you're traveling these paths, that they have been very well traveled recently. It's just a much smoother ride. You're basically drafting behind other crafts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's way too smooth. It's never been this easy.
This is an uncanny valley level of smooth.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
I'm warning everyone. I have a really bad feeling about this already.
And as you come out, how long has it been since you've been home, Lore?
Um,
And it can be any amount of years. It can be just a couple or hundreds. I'm fine with either one. I don't know how old Lore can get.
It's been. I mean, considering when we started this, what did I slap her ass? Aside from old as fuck, it's been a little over 100 years.
Excellent.
Cause Lore technically I should adjust the age because it's probably been more than in-game year since this whole thing started. But at the start of this, she was 248.
There we go.
So
yeah, you guys come out of the hallway above this, and where you are, it's very watercolory. It's very colorful. The rainbow effects on the sky are a little alarming. That's new. But you guys do see.
That's not.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's not normal. Also, just as if anyone is currently paying attention to Lore as they come out of the hallway, she doesn't look like herself anymore. She's no longer blue. She doesn't have scales. Her ears look like just regular pointed humanoid ears. The only thing that didn't change is her eye with the scar stayed the same, and the scar stayed.
Boss, what happened?
Lore just kind of shakes herself off as if going through a feeling she hasn't felt in a long time. She's like, don't worry, this is normal camouflage. It's camouflage, it's fine.
Honestly, it's at least you didn't turn into a pony. That was the thing that happened in the past. Long story.
God, but this feels weird.
Joust, you see, as you've arrived at the commanded location. Your targets are on this planet somewhere. You have been informed that this is the place where the council presides. Like, this is where the people in charge are. Like, you and Phobos and Zemos. That's right? Right?
Demos and Phobos.
What did I say?
Like
Demos
Phobos and Demos?
I liked Phobos and Zemos more. There's a different
Alright.
too.
Alright, that's canon now then.
Alright. So like they're like running the thing, and one of them looks out the window and it's just like, is that the Wanderpus?
Attention all crew. Maintain cruising altitude. Set up a defensive perimeter around the ship. We'll be touching down shortly. Right now, I need to address something here. Can I get on my little intercom? Ding, ding, ding. Attention, crew of the HTML Wanderpus. This is Commander Joust of the Starlight Federation. Approach slowly, but do it now. I need to speak with you.
And I
Oh, it's him again.
What?
All
Can I
right.
respond
let's-
on my phone? Would it like hit their communicator too if I tried to respond?
For sure.
So Laura's just gonna pull out her flamingo phone and was like, "Hey, Joust,
As you like,
we're
so the HTML is trying to contact you, but instead of like immediately it being their voice, you just hear this call brought to you by Bobbert's Casino and Spa. This call brought to you by Bobbert's Casino and Spa. This call brought to you by Bobbert's Casino and Spa. And then it's whatever Lore says.
What by the cosmos? Knock off these shenanigans and approach slowly. You have 10 seconds to comply.
I'm going to approach it very slowly and make sure that I'm ready to book it and or cheese it.
Book the cheese.
Skeet and Boogie out, just in
Mhm.
case.
All right, men, man the ship. Maintain this cruising altitude. Prepare to touch down on my mark. I need to meet them in person. This is where Joust would like leap off the ship, basically, and dramatically land on the one knee, all Avengers style, crushing the ground below him in a dramatic fashion. It's like,
Like
It's like-
watching this happen, he's gonna do a superhero landing.
Where? Here we go.
And he does. He pulls it off too. It looks sick as shit.
Laura gets a video on her flamingo phone.
Melinoë's just like lightly clapping.
Nichol is rolling his visible eye.
Now then, crew members of the HTML Wanderpus. Tell me, General Vanderbilt, how went his latest battle? I imagine his prowess during that fight was something to behold. I had just received a transmission within the last 24 hours. We found it unusual that you would reach out to us, but I was intrigued. I must know, how did he fare?
Nichol doesn't say a word.
Wanna tell him? Melinoë goes to Lore.
And Officer Patagon. He was a soldier and a warrior. Very, very commendable. What he lacked in stature, he made up with cunning and tenacity.
Right,
How is
alright.
he?
Patagon
Attica,
is hospitalized. Royce didn't make it.
What do you mean?
Royce is.
I mean, he's freaking dead, alright?
If this is a joke, I don't find it funny.
It's not
Does
a
it
joke.
sound like I'm joking?
I've extended enough charity to the HTML Wanderpus. There have been many times where I could have enacted my full authority and brought you into justice like the degenerates that most of you are. Now tell me,
Look me in the eye. and tell me we're joking about this. The Lord just stares Joust down.
Who? Tell
The
me.
librarian.
This wasn't the first time we fought him. He's been getting more powerful. We know that he's coming for our world, and we know he's destroyed others. But that's
So
also
he's real.
Yeah. It's also why I doubt it's also why you're here, and I doubt it's also why we're here. Part of me hopes he isn't. Part of me hopes he is, so I could try to shoot him in the back of the head.
All right. Thank you for informing me. The librarian. As I mentioned, we didn't think it was anything to pursue. I had a hunch that he was out there. I knew there was some type of destructive force wreaking havoc. I didn't know it was you who encountered him. We had, of course, heard the stories, but High Command didn't buy it. I had to operate on my own time, use my own resources to try to track him down. But that is a battle for another day. Let's move. I assume you have business with the council as well.
I got an SOS message. I don't know anything else.
Yeah, the council would be the place to start.
Then I'll
go.
follow your lead, but I'm watching all of you.
Whatever, let's do the job.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to blend in here. This is home after all. And Laura kind of just like pinches the bridge of her nose.
I just realized again, how bad am I gonna stand out? Should I just draw the hood further down so no one can really see what I look like?
I mean,
it's fine. You're not Lore, so you'll be fine.
Oh,
For the most
okay.
part.
Okay. Alright.
so you do see multiple guards like opening doors in front of you. It's a mix of fish people, crab people, just people, and there's like some of them are very human looking, some of them but a lot of them are like side eyeing Lore the entire way in. Like they are clearly letting you in, especially as Joust like leads the fray, or is in the like. And then you do come to a large room with people sitting behind, looking pompous as shit too. Very smug. Look at how smug these fish faces are.
They are the smuggest I've ever seen them.
Adrian can't see the fish faces, but I will describe them to you. They have vaguely racist lips. They're wearing circlets. They have like a thin mohawk. They are wearing extravagant robes. Like so gaudy. On their fingers are way too many rings. And like you see this Lore as you like are approaching, like they are opulence just personified at this point. And like two of them are massively overweight and being fed. Like
Lore sighs under her breath and mutters, "It's good to see the council hasn't changed in all these years."
and like the crab slams his big claw down on his desk. He's like, "You will be silent until we talk to you."
Council members, if I may.
Yes.
I am Commander Joust of the Starlight Federation. I assume you know why I've been sent here.
Yes, we are aware. We meant to give you a call and tell you it's not concerning. It's no longer a concern.
Council member, with respect, I disagree, but continue.
We've struck a deal with them. They only ask for so little. And if we just... Yes.
Council, Starlight, if my command hears of this, there will be political implications.
But we're not... How do we put this? We don't think Starlight is in the position to be making threats against us and our new friends.
With respect, council members, if our job is not done here, the level of threats will be immeasurable from this day onward.
Sparkly, you want to give me a 20-sider real quick?
Sure.
Thank you.
I am now scared. uh,
17, yeah, that works. For sure. Well before anybody else, you feel in your bones, you feel like a vibration. And it starts to feel like it's footsteps. But
Can I
it's
tell like where it's coming from?
outside, getting closer.
Oh no. And I kind of like very gently like nudge Lore and be like, I think something's coming. Something big and not good.
The counselor, the one that was talking to you, she's like, yes, our friends have arrived. And now that you're here, like making dead eye contact with Lore, perhaps we can give them what they ask for, so they may be on their way.
And what
Council
exactly did
members,
they
you're
ask
making a
for?
mistake.
And it gets louder and louder, and then just eventually both doors open, like, and there he is. I'm gonna push him to the back so we can still see.
Can I very subtly, like when I nudged, as soon as I see the whale, like I touch Lore and cast Calcify?
To what end?
It's just, I don't know what's gonna happen, just because it causes the surface to harden and resist damage, so just...
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Enough that's subtle, but it's not too noticeable. It's just all like, I'm just gonna quickly just do this.
Artist decided make a player nauseous when they roll low. So anybody that rolls low for the next 20 minutes gets sick.
Oh, goody.
Like, so this giant whale, like, appears in the room. Braided beard, hoops, like giant hoop earrings. His cloak is made of some massive creature that we've never seen.
But it kind of matches the cloak Lore's wearing.
It definitely kind of matches the cloak Lore's wearing. And he stands in front of all of you, and he's just like, is this the one? And the Chancellor, who was like so stuck up when talking to you, is like, yes, sir. And he like bows and points at Lore, and he's like, we knew she couldn't stay away. And he's just like,
Lovely.
I have been
So
sold.
the SOS was a trap.
Of course it
Sure
was.
it is?
The crab's just like, trap is such a strong word. It was an
You know-
invitation.
It's a trap.
You know, at least it's funny to see you finally kowtowing to someone else.
He's alright, just rude. As always, your kind is disgusting predators, and we have found a bigger one. There's always a bigger fish. Isn't there?
This is where, like, 100% Joust would step forward and point directly at the whale. It's like, bastards! You have no honor! You've been attacking like menaces across the entire cosmos! You've even hit some of our ships! I'm taking you in!
You're taking me nowhere. And he takes a step forward. And this is like the loose lips card that Warlord played. It's just like, your foolish group, the Starlight, who have they protected? Like, you're harboring information that my people need. And we've asked politely, time and time again.
Your overwhelming stature is matched only by your insatiable appetite. An appetite for destruction and chaos. People like us stand between chaos and order, and I will be that line. I will stop you. You have no idea what your appetite will rot.
And he just, like, he starts laughing so deep. And like it's very like whale song adjacent, and like the whole structure of this building is shaking. He's just
Can I get,
oh, go
I
ahead.
need 5 minutes real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh. So how are we doing, everyone?
Don't worry, I got this. It's like, you bet.
Monty Python intermission music. These fish look really smug.
It's a very smug fish.
Well, random thing that I forgot to ask. I'm assuming that none of the people here look anything close to me.
No. I don't think so. I don't.
Okay. I expected such, but Nichol would be looking for that sort of thing.
I do have multiple other completely water planets, so.
Well, that's reasonable.
We have visited one of them this season.
Yes.
I meant to get to a lot more. But, oh yeah, so this doesn't really pertain to the players playing this game, but Vatna, you wanted to use your ability to pull the mountain into your little dimension, I believe. You said that you wanted to do that. That's a hefty price. I would let you, because you gained a lot of AP yesterday for your tree. I'd let you spend that. Like, it's going to cost you 10 AP to try to get that in there. And you still have to roll a success to do it. Each attempt is going to cost 10 AP. And each attempt is also going to hit you for 5 HP of damage. Because this is I am here for it. I will let that rock. But it's gotta cost, I think it's fair. But if you don't think it's fair, let me know. We'll reconsider this. So Laura's T-posing right now in my head. In case anybody else. That's just like...
They're trying to T-pose to assert dominance over the whale.
And it's working. He's slowly stepping backwards.
He's like, I'm trying to intimidate you. It's just like shoulder and elbow nudging the people next to you. It's just like, no, what if we all do it?
It's like, my God, it might work.
I can't believe it. The chosen one.
Yes. All units, T-pose to display dominance.
T-pose.
Yeah.
T-posing to display dominance is very fun.
Fuck.
All right, Nika, can you roll a 20-sided for Lurid? So that's a 7 right now. Yeah, I figured somebody was gonna there we go. Yeah, so got it in 1. So you can pull the mountain in, and with a triumph, it costs you the AP, but it doesn't even cost you the HP. Now the trick is, how do we get it out of there at some point? But this whale, like, Jess, you are getting messages in your, like, headset or receiver or however it is you communicate with your little pill bug. As like, boss, we have, there's a lot of those whales out here.
Oh no.
Right, I'm back, Sarah.
Acknowledged.
Choose the least opportune moment to get back at me for having a sugary drink earlier.
Sugar cereals.
So yeah, Joust like would respond instantly, just like, acknowledged. All men, assume battle positions. Get the ship ready.
And it's just like the whale stops his laughter and looks down and just like, do you intend to fight me?
I intend to bring you to justice.
You see
He
him
is
like
very serious about that stuff.
Yeah, I would not recommend questioning that at all.
he pushes his cloak back, and you see an incredibly large hammer like on his back, and he just like pushes his cloak to the floor as it falls. He lifts this hammer that is basically a giant tree trunk. It has thousands of weapons embedded in the end of it, as though they have been squashed flat. You also see suits of armor and what looks like bodies of people.
An
he just,
impressive display.
he's
It'll
like,
make a suitable trophy.
It's simple. We don't have to do this. I don't need to end another Starlight chump's life. All I need is that one to open a door. And he points at Lore. And it's just like, the pink fish that has not talked yet scurries up. He's like, yes. We struck a deal that they will leave our planet in peace, no violence. And like stands between everybody, like raising their hands. No violence is needed. And all you need to do is put all of your vast knowledge, like really kind of like laying it on thick, to help them open a simple door. And if the door cannot be opened, it will be opened. But if it cannot be opened, you agreed that if it cannot be opened, you would leave us in peace.
And you believe that from them.
And he leans they lean forward. It's just like,
No.
I don't really know them, but he's the big guy with a hammer.
Cowards, the lot of you.
Exactly.
Yep.
You
Why
believe
can
them.
you be?
Sounds like they made a deal to die now or die later.
It's like the whale looks over at Nichol and he's just like, we all die. But the thrill. We all seek that thrill. And I haven't found it in a very long time. And you see him like run his hand down the front of his hammer, like brushing up against a lot of the weapons. Also, for everybody in the chat that doesn't remember, this guy is like over 100 feet tall.
Yeah, this guy. For those, yeah.
Well then, Fishwoman, do you know how to open this door?
So,
What door are you even talking about?
so Laura, you would accept this as like a fairy tale. Like they told stories about this when you were here, when your race was running this planet, long before even then. It's just like there are ancient structures around, and nobody knows 100% what they're for, but there are rumors that in one of these structures hides a key that would open a door that would grant a single wish. And the whales believe that is true.
That door's not even real. It's a fairy tale for children.
You see the first one. It's like, no. I promise you that it is in fact real. We have. Why else would those structures still be out there? They've stood tests of time beyond all reckoning. She's ridiculous. She doesn't. She's lying to you, sir. And you do see the whale like side-eyeing everybody at once. And he's like, continue. How do you know this isn't real?
I grew up here decades before these council members ascended to their lofty thrones. Don't you think someone would have found it before now if it was real?
But you see the crab like this. Well, we did outlaw the search of it.
Or
My
just
question-
kind of gives them a flat stare.
My question is, how do they even know about the door if it's just a fairy tale?
You see the pink one like shows a picture of a key. It's just like, we have proof. That loaded very slowly on Nika's screen. It's just like we have found this key. Yeah, it's like we are keeping it on ourselves. You just need to find the door.
Like, how big is the key? And, like, are we able to see it from our position?
The picture of the key is on a sheet of paper. They have not brought out the key to you physically.
Okay.
Lore is going to immediately grab for the paper to get a closer look at it.
The whale puts his free hand down and like blocks between you and the council member. It's just like, you must agree first. And none of this hostility, please. Looking at Joust.
Cowards, the lot of you.
Sorry, can I get Professor Winder to give me a 20-sider real quick? Alright. So, it's a tough choice right now. Would you like to learn something, but one of the council members are gonna see you doing something suspicious? Or are you gonna I think you're peeking over, like looking at one of the council members, and if you agree to it, you can see where the actual key is, but the crab council member will see you and know that you know. Not gonna say anything right away, but
I think it's worth taking a look.
okay. So yeah, you see on the green council member's chair, like an incredibly just well-worn, extra plush, but it has his butt indentation in it situation.
Right? Take a peek and
Race by one.
go back to looking like a professional and not speaking out of turn.
So yeah, you know where the key is. Like, the whale is staring at Joust, and like he's still like, he's not like backing down, but you know that Andre the Giant Hulk Hogan moment where they like stood chest to chest, but Andre the Giant was so much bigger, but they still basically were like, yeah, we're on even terms. That's how it's feeling. And just like you hear, Joust, you do hear, Commander, they are scattering. They are going, like, they have 4 different ships. They are going in 4 different directions. Any further commands?
Are we able to track them?
I will roll a 20-sider for that. To see basically whether or not you can track him with it. Yeah, you can track him.
All right, activate the tracker beacons. Make sure you stick each one of them. Send word to Commander Perry. We've found them.
You see the whale's like large hoop earring light up, and he's just staring up, and then he looks back. He looks down at Joust again, and he's just like, "You attempt to track me. You dare to be so presumptuous to think that you could have any impact on what we are doing here." And he takes a big like this step. He basically stomps, and you can see the floor crack. It's like, you presume you have any ability to stop what's about to happen to these people?
I don't assume anything. I will bring you to justice, even if I have to do it with my own bare hands. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
And he laughs and lifts the hammer, like, he does that thing where he puts it behind his head and, like, uses it to stretch. And Flex is just like, well, then have at you. And he's gonna swing this mallet.
I thought you were looking for
Lauren's
a door.
gonna step in front of Joust and straighten up and just stare the whale down. You need me.
Permission to speak out of turn from literally anyone.
My cat sneezed. It was very loud. So yeah, you got calcified Lore standing in front of this mallet that's coming down on Joust. Professor Winter has something to say. The hammer does stop, like just right above Lore.
Lore just keeps staring. It doesn't matter what these fools have promised. You need me to agree. And then she'll look at... Because I assume Nichol is trying to, like, get someone's attention, like, motioning that he has something to say.
Yeah, I do.
And just nod at Nichol.
Yep, that's exactly it. I understand you've made a deal with the leaders here, but here's the thing. We don't work for them, so what happens to us is part of this mission, part of this deal. Like you said, we all die now, or we all die later, but I still have things to do myself before I die, so how are we going to handle this between us?
You see him like put his like mallet over his shoulder, and he looks out the window, and he sees your airship. He's just like, and you can literally watch him put the pieces together of who you all are.
Because Lore looks a little bit different. Like, her outfit is the same, but Lore looks different.
Lore looks like, but he definitely did see Nichol when Nichol flew the airship into like in that giant hole was in the ship. And I'm pretty sure we stated he looks right at Nichol.
Also, Lore is wearing the...
Yeah, Lore's wearing the cloak. He's just like, it suddenly dawns on him.
Yeah.
And he looks at the rest of the council members and lifts his hammer. He's just like, I see. I understand. He like raises one of his hands. Like he raises that hand with a hammer in it. I didn't understand who I was working with. And he just flattens, like completely destroys the pink one. Just obliterates it. And just a single strike. It's just gone. He fucking Gallagher's that fish man.
You monster! He might have been corrupt. But murder is never the answer.
Lore doesn't feel bad, and she laughs. Well, that did serve them right. We're not done talking.
You see the other council, like the other fish council member falls back and just like scurries backwards. And he's like hiding behind his chair, which is also behind the whale. The crab is just still like, cool, glad I'm not a fish,
So, yeah, we've met each other in the past, but here's the thing. Sounds like we may have another job. So, how are we going to deal with this?
If Laura's still staring dead at the whale. If I agree, you're going to have to agree to my conditions. Because you can either agree to my conditions or you can kill me, but you're not getting anything out of me without your agreement.
And what is your agreement?
Now, personally, I don't care about 90% of the population on this pathetic planet, and Laurel glanced at the last two council members and kind of give them a smug smile. However, my crew and Jousts
What?
will not be harmed by you or any of your men.
Enter Billiam from the shadows. So, Billiam, if you're not familiar, is a flamingo assassin played by once Royce, now just Kole. And yeah, so wait, has he joined the call?
Oh, thank God.
There he
There
is. No, nobody panic. Billiam's here.
Oh no.
By the cosmos.
Billiam.
I see you've recovered. Laurel glanced at Billiam.
So yeah, like, the whale is, like, very aggressively, like, you guys may have annoyed him a bit more than he was ready for. And he's like, and who is this interloper?
That is a very good question.
Flamingo of many talents.
Let me do this real quick. Edit. There you go. Now your character sheet's there for you, Billiam. And it's just like, are you going to find this door I need? Or do I have to break someone else? And like, you see him lift his hammer and point it at he points it right at Officer Nichol.
Find a door? No. I think you misunderstand why I'm here. You folk seem to have a habit of wrecking wherever you go, so I'm here to prevent that from happening to the establishment of mine.
And you just see him like turn it, put his head on the sideways, like, I don't know who you are.
And Billiam would like to pull out a crossbow and shoot the whale.
Absolutely.
Going for one of the arms that's holding the warhammer.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a 20-sider.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. That's a 1, everybody.
Oh,
Also,
Jesus.
make sure to turn on your 3D dice, please.
Fuck. Why don't I have stream loots open right now?
So, Billiam, that's gonna hurt. So, you guys, like, crossbow bolt completely misses, and he just does a full 360. And
So, I did pay the 3 AP for that. Because it does have a.
it does. I do like to keep the. Yeah, so you will have you hit him and you see his arm go numb with whatever toxin is on that crossbow bolt, and then you see his other arm snatch up his warhammer as he spins, and one-handed like tennis, he just backhands, and you guys just see Billiam go flying through a window.
Oh
Seems
god.
oddly familiar. I feel like I've seen this happen before.
Oh. Hopefully. He gonna be okay?
I mean, it's okay as it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. He got hit with the strongest weapon I've put in this game, other than Carrie's gun.
Such
at
an
least
incredible
at
display
least it
of
wasn't an
strength.
oven door again.
Joust, I don't think that's an incredible display of strength. Except
I
I'm
was
just...
mocking him.
Okay.
I believe we were actually talking and trying to make a deal before we were both rudely interrupted.
You see him reach into his I accidentally put the wrong token. I put the Bobbert token everywhere, and it's supposed to be the Billiam token.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. That guy shows up just to get wrecked every time.
You just,
I only saw him in that one game, and then that was it.
it has not been working out for him.
It really
But he's
hasn't.
alive. Billiam, would you roll me a 20-sided to see who, if anybody, actually does save you while you're doing this fall?
Starlight. Starlight.
Alright, so yeah, as you go flying out of it, Joust's ship is beginning to take off to start just raise to further track the other 4 ships, and Billiam just crashes right through basically the deck window.
Oh my god, and all the pill bugs ah!
Yeah, it's just it's blinking red alert style, and metal shutters go down and close. It's Captain on deck. This is I don't think he's the captain.
Yeah.
It's just oh, that's just how Joust usually makes his entrance.
It's getting very expensive.
You just see one of them actually is carrying one of a sheet window already.
Yeah.
Yep. Window, look at the whale and raise an eyebrow. Did you actually call that shot?
Not particularly, but I'm gonna call this one. And you see him use his Mason point very Babe Ruth style, but he's only holding it with his left hand now, and he's just gonna golf swing at all 4 of you.
Okay. The moment he does that,
go.
I'm going to, take out a cigarette and launch some freezing fog all around to make it much more difficult for him to see, and spending 1 AP for that.
All right. So, I'm gonna just roll 1 single 20-sider, and this is gonna be basically for all 4 of you. But so it's a 7 with the hiding. It's a complete miss, and you guys just see, or you feel the warhammer just cleave through this icy mist. As now is probably the time to get out of here.
Yep. Nichol's going to use his own silver thing to provide a message to everyone.
This message brought to you by Bobbert's Casino and Spa. Now, with more spa.
Okay, I know where the key is. I'll get it. We run, and we try to find it ourselves. That includes you. That includes you, Commander. Because here's the thing. I think it's going to be hard to arrest someone if you're dead in the process. And I'm sure you have other jobs here too.
Dying in the line of duty is just part of my responsibility.
It's my
But
Dying
you
in the
make
line
a
of
lot of
duty will go
sense.
better if it makes a bigger impact.
All right. I'll follow your lead for now. But if you need any assistance, just let me know.
Hopefully it won't come to that, but we'll see. And I'm going to go run and grab the key exactly where I saw it, and if nothing else there, try to keep the fog going while everyone else gets a safe distance out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Go ahead and roll me a 20-sided to see, like, basically how stealthily you managed to do this. Oh, really good. Quite stealthily. Yeah, you guys got the key, and, like, with that, I'll just carry the 18, and you guys can just get out of here if you want to, if that's the direction you guys want to go.
I'm down. Let's book it.
Yep, we're booking it.
As we're escaping, Joust has to specifically like lean in close to Melinoë and be like, what are you?
That's gonna be a lengthy explanation.
You'll have time, Joust. I think you should come with us anyway.
Oh, none of you are leaving my sight. That is a guarantee. After all, you shouldn't be here. This is official Starlight business, after all.
Did you not understand? Did you forget that we were Lord here?
That's part of why it's official Starlight business now.
Make no mistake, I appreciate your help. You've all proven to be honorable at the very least. But remember, the needs and the responsibility of the Starlight Federation come first. While I may respect the Wanderpus, don't get in my way.
Yeah, and if this door is real, then we need to make sure they aren't the ones that get to it, because I have a feeling that won't be good for anyone.
The door is
No.
none of our concern. What matters is apprehending them and bringing them to justice.
Okay, see it this way. We find the door, we also keep a track on them, because they're going to be looking all over the damn place, and we can ensure that at least, maybe, we can set a trap for them.
As I said,
I don't know. If it's real, if this whole fucking folklore is real, let's just agree on one thing.
They should not
We use
get
the
it.
whoosh to bring those guys to justice.
Oh, that's a good idea.
you have a point. Again, I'll follow your lead.
Yep, that works for me. And also, Joust, I think we're going to have to talk about what your creed is sort of thing again. But just as a favor to me, could you not call me honorable again? I still have a bit of a reputation to uphold.
What is your name?
Nichol Trafford. I'm a pilot.
I'll remember it well. You remind me of some of the other crew.
So, is Joust getting back on his own ship, or is he getting on the airship?
He'll just go with them.
Okay. So
And make sure to like, oh yeah.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, just like relays to the others, like to like follow, like continue tracking the whales, and like continue like transponding Starlight.
Billiam, you are now standing on the deck of the ship. Wait, where did Kole go?
He left.
what he got yeeted.
Not this game.
He got
all
hit really hard.
He's all like, I have done my piece.
Was that all?
Match up.
He can be here longer.
Yeah. If you want, Billiam, get your butt back in here.
Welcome back.
Everything hurts. Everything.
They're wrapping your beak in duct tape.
Ricket Warlord played this card. Crabbert comes. Laura has a Crabbert in her hat.
All right, so Laura has Crabbert on her. So yeah, they're tracking the tracking the whales, and like I said, they have like separated into 4 distinct places. There's all the cardinal directions have like where the whales are going. Laura, you know there are 4 ancient ruins that are just like it's basically a Stonehenge situation, like in our world. Like, people think they're cool, and some people prescribe like magical like qualities to them, but you've never really thought, like, unless you do, and like unless you did want to have like thoughts that they are magical.
I mean, every child that grew up listening to Fuller had that like childish like hope that it was real, and then eventually kind of grew out of it. But it's this, there's always the little tiny like childhood voice in the back of your head.
Okay, so what is this fairy tale that you keep on bringing up about this door?
So the way that I have it in my head is there is an ancient door, and something beyond it grants wishes. Like, that story has been like mixed up and lost over the years as to like what it is beyond it. Is it just like a incredibly large wishing well? Is there a creature back there that can grant wishes? That is not clear. So whichever like belief system you want it to be, all you need to believe is that there's a wish. Anything else is perfectly fine.
It's like for Laura, it's that she's heard, because the story has changed over time and been retold. Like, every different species is retold it, but the things that always remain consistent is there's always a door in one of the ruins, and there's always a wish.
So there's 4. How many ruins are there? There's just 4?
There are 4 that like this planet is littered with ruins, but there are 4 that are like a big deal.
Okay. Well, have you been to any of these, boss, before?
Not in centuries. Nichol, you got the key, right?
Yeah, of course. I have it right here.
Can I see it? Because Laura's gonna
Sure.
look at the key to see if there's anything on the key that would help, that would give any hints to indicate, like, which one of the runes.
Yep. Hand the key over. Also, as a quick note there, the Kole's breath has been, doing that like visible breath for a little while now.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a 20-sider, Esmie. Let's see what you can figure out about the key. Nothing!
Hold on.
You can't change ones.
Oh, right.
Ones are ones are ones. You have
This is going.
Yeah, right. So hey, Billiam, can you roll me a 20-sider too? Yeah, that seems about right.
Ever since yesterday, things haven't been too great.
Things have been going rough for the Wander Crew. Alright, so here's what that 1 and then the subsequent 8 are gonna mean for you. Which way do you want to go? North, south, east, or west, Lore? Like, which way do you feel like it might be?
West.
Okay. So, you are positive it's to the west. Absolutely positive. Billiam, you have a tough choice. You see an opportunity to just like, no, these pill bugs are pretty alright. I can be their temporary commander.
Yes, I can control these simple-minded idiots.
And it's just like, now, your tough choice is Billiam can either head off to another spot and keep them and search out there, see if you can find anything, or you can actively use his use Joust's ship to attack the whales and hold them off.
Let's just attack the whales.
Excellent. Joust, I'm sorry about your ship. Whatever happens. Again.
Remember, the new ship is called the Vanderbilt.
I do remember the new ship is called the Vanderbilt. And he said that forever ago.
That means it must be brought down.
We lose him twice.
And with Billiam, maybe even thrice.
We'll see if this one's stronger than the last.
I have a question. Is Joust still staring at Melinoë?
Probably.
All 7 feet tall over. Can I help you?
Interesting. Is it magic or technology based?
Magic with a little bit of technology thrown in.
I see. We've dealt with your kind before. Just not like this, I suppose.
Do you mean my kind? Excuse me?
You think you're alone out there? It is
I
a
don't.
vast, expansive, interdimensional universe.
I don't doubt that I'm not alone. But still, the way you said that.
I mean,
Just do your
seriously,
job.
I knew how to. Yeah. I mean, seriously, even I knew not to phrase it that way.
Like, yeah,
Just
no,
do
I
your
get it.
job.
I get it. There are multiple undead beings in the multiverse and all that, yada, yada, yada. But geez, you could have said that better.
Could you have said it better?
Probably not.
The world will never know.
Actions speak louder than words, and right now we are wasting time. You are wasting the Starlight Federation's time.
Oh.
What do we know
Actually-
of this key?
Laura right now is trying to figure out which way is west. It's like,
Maybe they flipped the poles on her while she was, on their long sabbatical.
That would be very ridiculous. But yeah, so yeah, you guys approach not Billiam. Billiam's gonna have to make some rolls for me in a minute. But you guys approach the ruins to the west. Oh, which way we go? And they look nice and pretty, That one did mean you got here quite late though. And there's already a squad of whales down here, just trashing the place.
Oh, jeez. At least when we go to places, we don't do this right away.
Intentionally.
Yeah, exactly. It's always unintentionally.
I've seen the wake you leave behind. The HTML Wanderpus is not exactly known for subtlety.
I mean, to be fair, the last castle I destroyed was an incredibly evil castle that was controlled by a black unicorn.
See?
Sometimes
that
it's
sounds
not
about
our
right.
fault. Sometimes there's a giant red cap centipede that's very angry and hungry.
Can't blame us for everything.
No, you can. It's just whether it's appropriate.
Oh, that is also true.
The amount of interdimensional crimes you've committed are too vast to count. Don't even get me started. Right now, let's focus on what we're doing here.
Good call.
So yeah, there are two very large whales, and they have not like tons, but I would say 6 little like minions that are like around you guys' sizes. They are from this place. They are also like fish people that have like accepted to work for them. They are not enslaved. These are also assholes. So just throwing that out there.
Traitors.
Lovely.
And they wonder why we didn't feel bad about hunting them for so long.
What?
Again, long story. Probably don't have time.
Yeah, we'll
Right.
talk about it. We'll probably talk about it later after drinks. Like, you know, the whole ghost story, that was fun to talk about after drinks. It's like, okay, cool. We'll just do
Yeah.
this later.
I'll give Lorelei a wink with a visible eye.
How can she tell it's not a blink?
Well, as her harbinger, I honestly thought our crew would have a bit more of a trust in that, but I guess I was mistaken.
No, it's the real fun question. Like, I can't ask somebody with only one eye how to, like, not in real life.
Yeah. And honestly, to be fair, Nichol does still have 2 eyes. He's just embarrassed about the discoloration of the other one, so he brought this on himself.
Is it like a situation of like she can watch your cheek movement, and that's how she can know?
Yes, let's go with that.
All right. You get winked at.
Hooray.
Now, how do we approach this situation? Are we going in stealthy, or should we take them down the old-fashioned way?
Is there somewhere we can land that's not at least immediately noticeable?
Oh, for sure. And
Let's do that.
we just need some stealthy rolls. Who wants to roll me some stealth?
Also, are the whales like right next to each other, or are they like spread apart?
They're probably spread apart, but they're very, very big.
They're very large.
Okay, what do you want us to roll?
Unless you got a move that can help you with it, it was just another 20-sider.
Well,
Stealth.
more
Ugh.
frog. I could probably blanket some more fog in the area.
I mean, yeah, you can put fog down. The question is that? I mean, it would help you sneak in, but it would also probably give you away.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good point.
But I'm cool with you
Yeah,
guys
let's-
doing whatever you want. The sneaking around is not the fun part of this game, so.
No.
Right.
I just want to at least land quietly, because I want to make sure we can get the fuck out of here later.
Absolutely.
Right. Let's do that.
Alright, so who wants to give me a stealthy roll?
Hide and seek is a child's game.
Oh, God. The
Sounds
opposite
like
of a stealthy roll.
I have a feeling that you were not fun as a kid. I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
Alright. Tough choice. Do you, like, you can sneak in. You get in, you guys can all get in perfectly fine. Like, the airship lands, everybody's doing great. The only thing that goes wrong, and I mean, like, literally the only thing, is Joust gets a call as this is happening. You guys want Joust to get that call? Up to you.
We got a
Yeah.
triumph, though, I think.
Yeah, Rico just played a triumph.
I still receive it in the whole, like, Commander says, not now. Maintain radio silence. I'm going on a stealth mission. Sir, you? I know.
Hang up!
All right, so yeah, you guys like sneak in, and then it's like a hard cut to what the phone call was going to be about, or like what the phone call was about, and it is Billiam, you are piloting the Vanderbilt, which is very funny to me. The Vanderbilt. Anyway, Vanderbilt. You are piloting the Vanderbilt, and it's just like you are definitely being attacked by a very large ship, and it is like swooping in on you at it like incredible speed for its size.
I see.
And it's just like one of the little pillboys is like, he's not picking up.
Keep trying.
We don't need him to pick up. I'm Billiam.
He said he's on a stealth mission.
Commander Joust on a stealth mission?
I know.
So
Like, what? Go ahead.
Billiam's never properly piloted a ship like this before.
Oh my god!
It's like, oh, what? That's wild.
But he's going to be like, you two, show me how to point it towards the other ship.
I forgot to make that a transparent background. Oh, the like, okay, and like you just see all the pillbugs at once, just like salute. Alright. So yeah, here we go.
Laurie knows what I'm doing.
This is a really big ship behind you. Yeah, so like they show you how to do it. You just got to make that roll.
Billiam.
William's very bad at roll.
No, I refuse.
William's the worst at dice.
That's why I pay to win.
Billiam is pay to win.
Particular set of skills, and he paid for them very well.
He went to all the prestigious schools.
Who do you
All
think
right.
Krieg's learning all his tactics from? It's me, Billiam.
It's me, Billiam. Alright, yeah, so what are you planning to do? Like, I see that ramming speed appears to be the
Does
decision.
this ship have the ability to make a rift?
It
Is
can
that how-
travel rifts, but I don't think... No, the very opposite. The Starlight do not make rifts.
Well, then
They-
I would just like to go full force and punch straight through whatever thick part of the ship is there.
Yeah, for sure. You do, like, you manage to, like, really fuck this ship up, and it's just like
Pillbugs, quick! All, I don't know, is it power? Power? Do you have shields? Shields?
we have shields?
Forward-facing deflector shields. Forward-facing deflector shields. Yes.
No, yes, put them all to the front. We're gonna go straight through their ship with our ship.
Is this his ship now? He said-
He's exerting authority. I don't know.
All of them just salute.
Yes, good
Snap to
build.
attention.
Good bugs, good.
Positive reinforcement, guys.
He must be a friend of the commander.
Oh. Don't tell Perry about this, though.
Oh, no.
You won't tell Perry if we do this, right? Like the one with both hands on like the things to power up the shield.
My friends, I won't tell anybody anything that happens here tonight.
Okay.
You see one of them lean over and she's like, "I've always loved you," and he just fully presses the thing. Not to you, just at some random pillbug.
All right. Now, full thrust. And he just slams the thrusters forward as they go through the ship.
Yeah, for sure. And one of the 4 ships has been taken down by Billiam piloting the ship. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the ship is fine. The ship comes out of it just like fantastically. Billiam, you 100% know how to pilot this ship now. It's just like, oh, it's just easy.
It's part of my skills now.
Are we like nearby? Like, are we close enough to like hear the explosion or something?
Yeah, I will definitely say that like this is part of the distraction. Like the whales and all of the people look over and just see one of their ships going down.
Wait a minute. By the cosmos! What's going on up there? This is Commander Joust. Pillbugs, respond! Demos, Phobos! Or no, Zemos and Phobos now.
Quiet!
God. Never mind. Maintain radio silence.
It's like, yes, sir! And like your fucking communicator's on speaker mode.
We need to move.
Yeah, you guys definitely have a moment of like being able to search the area. You guys all here though. Put yourselves where like I'm gonna shrink all of them down because they take up too much real estate. But remember that they're huge.
The big boys.
The big
Big
boys.
as-
Big boys. Big bag. God damn it.
Billiam.
Big Billiam.
And us without a bowl of salad this time.
Billiam.
Oh my god.
Billiam.
At some point, it just sounds like we're trying to throw up.
Yep.
But you gotta do it with fervor and commitment.
I have never thrown up with fervor or commitment. I have always thrown up with, I want this to end right now. I like to throw up with detached indifference.
Oh, that's lovely.
But there we are. So they're all like looking over and just like you see one of the whales like reached for his like little earpiece, like not little, it's a giant fucking earpiece, and he's just like, come in, guys.
While they're talking, I'm going to gesture for everyone to head forward into the ruins while they're distracted.
I follow after Nichol.
Time to go search for clues. Or, a conveniently key-shaped hole, which is never going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But we can
Especially because you rolled a 1 when you thought this was the right way to go.
Yep.
But yeah, you guys.
Roll the 1 for any more details on the key that would help pick a direction.
Yes, yeah, that is what you did. So, you are looking like you have the key in hand, and just no, actually, I think it would be Melinoë, right? No,
Mm-hmm. Melinoë. You're good.
Melinoë. I actually wrote it down phonetically for myself, and then the iPad closed.
Fine.
You and Lore, both of you roll a 20-sided. We'll take the higher.
Okay.
As like you, it's a little bit of researching it, but it's not the same. So let's not take Lore's.
Let's not.
Okay,
That's far better.
Melinoë got there. All right, this definitely has the same quality as the thread that you guys use back in Liminal to seal rifts.
I think we're close. I think this is the right place.
Oh no! It's not like this is the right place. This is the quality that this key has.
Oh, okay.
And like as you guys are like going around looking, like you realize it's like, oh, this key is silver, but it also is attuned to a specific location.
Okay.
And you're not sure if this is the location yet. That's what you guys are gonna have to make rolls for next.
Okay.
Like as you are like sneaking around. So who wants to roll the search and who wants to roll the sneak of the four of you? Well, the three of you, because I know
Sneak again.
if. Was that?
I could do the sneak again.
For sure.
Yes, please do.
Huh.
Still.
Oh. No.
Joust's
well.
phone goes off again.
Or because they can't reach Joust, Loris goes off.
It's just... This call brought to you by Barbara's Casino and Spa. This call brought to you by Barbara's Casino and Spa. This call brought to you by Barbara's Casino and Spa. Like, on, like, maximum volume.
There's only
Boss!
one volume on that thing, and it is maximum.
Boss, why
So-
isn't that on silent?
Hey,
Friggin' Robert.
you guys ready to straight up fight one of these whales?
I
As
was
he-
getting bored.
He comes charging around the corner, and he pulls two giant scimitars out.
Joust immediately goes in, like, to counter. Just immediately straight runs at him. It's like, ha! I was getting bored. Finally, now we'll get some justice. Make no mistake, you're coming with me.
He swings both of the scimitars and completely... How does Joust dodge both of these? Like, one's going, like, crazy low, like cutting grass, and the other one's going, like, head height.
Joust is going to do the thing where as he's sprinting forward, literally jumps up, goes completely horizontal into kind of like a pencil spin, like, and then just lands again into a roll and continues running forward. As I said, you're coming with me.
Oh, this is very interesting. So Akana played one of the a DJ Ghost, so one of the whales is running away. So something in these ruins scares one of these whales. Or it's like it might even be the sight
The fear
of
of righteous retribution.
basically, yeah. So like something scares one of them. It's just like, how did he do that? As you like slide through the thing, as the blades, and now all four of you get to make. How are you guys going to try to attack the whale? Or are you just trying to get the information and go? That's up to the like. I know Joust is fighting it.
I'll give Joust back up there. I'm not sure what about everyone else. Probably try to
Lauren's
get the
gonna
info
try
while
and
we
go for
distract
the
him.
information.
Melinoë's gonna go help as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Melinoë and Lore, you like as you like go down the stairs into like the deeper recesses of this abandoned ruin. Oh, let me get rid of this whale. You do see some people that lived here, and they look at Lore, and they are just like, you, and they all like point spears at you, and you notice that the spears also are guns. And it's just like, don't make us. We'll do it. We're not scared of you. We're not scared of who or what you are.
I'm not here for any of you guys. I have more important business.
That's what they always say, isn't it? And then we turn our back and they eat us.
We don't have time for this.
It's been over 100 years since the last time. Since you all actively started killing us.
Why did we kill you, though? Why? Huh? Is it because you ate us?
Why are you such assholes?
Listen, are you working for the whales or not?
Yeah, they're not gonna eat us. They're whales. Whales don't eat people.
They're gonna kill everyone eventually! Because they can!
So, Joust and Nichol, what are your attacks against it? Joust, you get like one for free, like right, no rolls because it rolled a failure when it tried to attack you.
Okay, so it's like the two-part thing where, like, after Joust, like, dodged the blades, rolled through, like, landed into, like, a roll back into the sprint, he jumps, kicks the whale right in, like, the knee, like, jumps high enough to be, bam! The whale goes down on all fours, like, facing the ground, and then Joust goes for the signature uppercut with, like, the metal arm, just, like,
Of course.
boom, right in the jaw.
Alright, Nichol, you want to back him up?
Yeah,
You
like
are
a
gonna have to
backup.
give me that roll, though.
Yeah, I'll be backing him up by, charging up a bit of energy as it, temperature around him drops, and launch a nice blast of thunder snow to try to get him while his head is probably pointing up from that nice uppercut.
Yeah, definitely. All right, give me that delicious 20-sider.
All right. I'll go first, I guess.
Oh, look at that. That's nice. That's a nice
Also,
19.
just to clarify something with signature ability, Hell Frozen Rain, is that 5 AP for during the game or during C?
During the game.
Okay, good to know, because at this point there is a big flash of light as the thunderbolt, this purple thunderbolt hits, and then when it clears, it's no longer Nichol looking like Nichol, it's Nichol looking like his clear heart self. Flair du vide.
Yeah, and Nika made that a 20, so like you crit the hell out of that thing. So you guys watch just like purple lightning rip, like, and it's cold. You all suddenly get very cold. Not cold enough to be like, it's like, oh no, I'm dying, but cold enough to be like, I need to wear a jacket.
Wow.
It's like, it's just chilly. It gets suddenly chilly. But you watch this like cold lightning rip through this whale, and like, instead of, you see burn marks the way that lightning scars people form, but it's all like crystalline ice on the outside of it, and it's just like frozen in place. After it's over, like when the light stops being there, what is there is an icicle in the same shape of that lightning bolt spearing this whale to the ground, like shish kebab style.
Damn. Officer
That
Trafford.
surprised even me.
Officer Trafford, assist me in apprehending him. Then, like, Joust has to do the thing where he's going to try to, like, apprehend him and then basically, like, send up, like, a little flare balloon, like Metal Gear Solid 5, just to be beep, 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 to let, like, the ship know to, like, intercept him at some point.
Billiam, like, the Pillbugs are done celebrating. Two of them are, like, in a deep hug right now, like, really just, they're having a moment of success. And they're like, the commander's asked us to gather one. He has one ready for apprehension.
There's a prisoner. We must move.
But there's more ships we can take out.
Huh. I suppose. Oh, what did I just do?
guess he'll be hanging there for a while, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. What is going on right there? Do you keep doing that? How is anybody doing that? Alright. So, yeah, Laura, how do you convince them to let you through, or do you just, like, muscle your way through? Because they are still pointing guns at you. Guns that are also spears.
Yeah. Yeah, Laura's gonna pull out the key and flash them like, look, they already killed one of the council members, and they gave me this because they at least realize that these guys aren't gonna live up to their end of the deal. So you may as well just let us through, because otherwise, well, you're as good as dead.
Oh, you gotta give me a roll for that convincing lie.
I'm gonna try. It's probably not gonna go well.
Huh. It didn't. It didn't go well. I'm not sure how you knew it was gonna happen like that.
I don't know. I think it's because it's me.
I was giving a second in case anybody was gonna change that roll.
In case anyone at all.
Yeah, anybody?
Give me a second.
Oh, we're getting you double. We're getting you double, Professor Winter, I think. Or is that just the voice changer.
I have it.
That's the voice changer. Won't change something if that's too distracting.
There, let's just do it like this.
Okay, that's fine. Still, yeah. Whoop, too big.
Yeah. Yeah, should have tested that more before the session, but oh well.
That's fine. So, yeah. Wait, did anybody change that? I'm sorry, I'm not on the.
Rico made it a 10.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we got a 10. So your tough choice is you can convince them to leave you alone, but they're not going to believe that you work for the council. The only way you can see to get through is to scare them. So you can either just scare them or you're going to actually have to actively fight them.
I'm gonna scare them.
All right, what do you say to what do you do to get them afraid? Or do you just shoot at their feet or literally introduce them to your skeleton friend?
Oh no, I'm gonna introduce them to my skeleton friend. Be like,
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
hey, you want to take your hood off for a second?
Oh, I can do even better. So I first the hood comes off, and then the jacket starts to open, where all this creepy-looking plant life is crawling all over this metallic body. It's, of course, 7 feet tall. Just start looming, getting closer to them. It's like, she did this to me because I owed her something long ago, and she'll do the same to you if you don't let us go.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and the intimidation really works because Shiny played the other card that makes it so yeah, they are gone. You just see them start scrambling. Joust, you see some people from this place just come running past you and Nichol as a balloon is lifting this whale into the sky.
You know, we haven't had to do that routine in a while. I kind of miss doing that.
Yeah, we should put that one back in the rotation.
Yeah, that'd be really good. I think I need to get some more scarier plants. Maybe I should get some more fungus or something.
Maybe.
So
Or
at the
mushrooms.
aren't mushrooms fungus?
Yeah.
Have
Oh,
I been
sorry, my
the
brain
wrong?
is.
I was like, have I been?
Laura is not a biologist, okay?
Have I been wrong all my life?
Laura is not a biologist.
All right. So, Laura, you find and I know it's gonna hurt, but I need you to roll me another 20-sider.
Hey,
Look
I
at
solved
that.
the problem. I was rolling the wrong color.
There we go. It was 100% the color. So at the bottom, you find some interesting markings that you never noticed when you were here hundreds of years ago. Yeah, it's a 19, sorry. And it's just it makes you think, and with a 19 it's gonna make you curious, and you pull out your notebook where you did the rubbings on the Warpletinger world, and whatever language that is, it's the same language. Okay, it's a 20. Cora makes it a 20. So yeah, you now realize that it is not just a language, it is written in verse. This is a verse of a song. And because you have the experience that you had from the Warpletinger world, then so yeah, you. Oh, go ahead.
That just got raised to a 20.
Yep. That's that. That's how I told it. That's why I told her it's a song. You know that there is a song to be sung, but you're not getting any of the feelings that you would get normally around a rift from this location.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely not the whistle stop. Can you roll me twice? Oh, go ahead.
No, it's
No,
like while that real quick side note, while that's happening, Joust is explaining to Nichol like his takedown methods and stuff, and like commenting on like stuff like that, like, and therefore it makes sense. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. Nicole's actually interested in this.
This giant whale both being like lifted up in the sky, but he still has this lightning bolt spear through him.
He shouldn't have broke the law.
That is
Well, he's dealing with more than the law broken now, that's for sure.
Your methods are questionable, but I like your tenacity. Anyway, continue. Jeez.
it's just like, those other guys are just screaming, running away. Like they were terrified of those two, and then they walk into that conversation, and they just turn the other way and just run.
Oh, geez, I think Nicole and Joust are now suddenly doing. Are we suddenly best friends from Step Brothers?
Don't touch my
We'll
drums.
see.
So yeah, can you roll me a 20-sider and lore? And this does, even if it's a 1, it's not like a negative. It's just I want to know where this song goes. With a 10, D. Fun fact: if you were to like use this song at the appropriate rift, then the rift might be around here somewhere. You would end up close to the Forgotten's planet. The game that we found in the Lasers and Feelings game. I don't know if you guys would know about it, but that's just for like the player's knowledge that this is where the Forgotten's planet did connect here thousands of years ago before that rift was cut off. So there you go.
We're still gonna note down all the verse and everything, all the details.
But now, with your knowledge of rifts and like coming back, you do know there is more to these ruins than you thought when you were here before. Because nobody was looking for it.
Yeah. They were looking for a literal door.
They were looking for a door. Like idiots.
The fools.
Billiam, how you doing? You're coming up on another ship.
Ramming speed, please.
Oh, it's all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has guns.
No. The only guns we need is the physical embodiment of the ship.
All right.
I'm saving them money. You see, it's a business decision.
Ammunition is expensive, after all.
Yes, and if what you were saying earlier about people crashing through bulkheads all the time, if you could do to save some money, I have some business tips if you'd like to discuss them later for your commander.
All of the pillbugs would be like, whoa.
This guy knows what he's talking about. 2 of them are making out in the corner. I don't know which 2, but they have been desperately in love all this time, and they finally got permission, basically. Whatever happens on Lord's planet stays on Lord's planet.
Hell yeah.
I won't tell a soul.
He promised. Gross makeout noises.
Anyway, we're gonna ram another ship, I believe.
Yeah. Go. Do you have any abilities you want to use, or you just want like?
We're gonna ram a ship.
All right, yeah, go for it. Yeah, a 15 does it. We're gonna carry forward the fact that Lurid gave you shields, so like they all the pillbugs at this point know the routine. They're like, yeah, fuck, lock it, and the one just pushes all the shields, and you see just like a glowing blue shield form in front of the ship as it just flies up the butt of this other ship. But like 15 gets you there, but it doesn't get you through. You like the ship is just not big enough. No, it didn't take any damage, but you are stuck inside this whale ship.
Does the ship have reverse and then jump it into forward and then reverse, and then into forward and then reverse?
We could do a hard U-turn and then come from a different angle.
What if we just kept on the throttle and started to try and like drift and melt our way through the ship like a Beyblade or something?
It would be pretty heavy on the deflector shield battery and like generator, but not outside the realm of possibility.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, do it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna roll for the whales trying to like do anything right now, so here we go.
They're just like, what the fuck?
Okay, so the whales are like actively outside of your ship with their weapons. Well, outside of, Joust ship with their weapons out, and it's just like, and one of them yells back, "If we want to do that maneuver, it's going to take a moment. We have to hold these ones back." So there are 2 whales outside that you're going to have to like deal with before the ship can start spinning. Here they are. You are inside their ship. Imagine a lot more fires going on right now, though. I wasn't prepared for you to crash your ship into their ship. Silly me. I know.
Really?
Really?
Well,
are these
what did you
whales
expect
considered
from Billiam?
minions?
Oh, wait, I still got the Bobber token down here. I don't know why I do that. So, Billiam, what is your plan? And do you command the pillbugs to take action, or do you take action yourself?
Here's a question: are these whales considered minions?
No, they're all bosses. No, I'll take. Yeah, let it rock. These guys can be minions.
I see. I point at one and just say, "No."
Oh, yeah, okay. How did you die?
I just stare him down, and I don't know. He has a heart attack.
Oh, God.
Oh no, this is one day from retirement too. That's why he was retiring, the bad heart.
Oh no!
God, not this again!
And then I turn to the other whale, like, "Do you want to end up like your friend?"
And, like, the boon is still up, and he just raises his hand. He's like, no! And he just goes running out, like, just thunk, 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 and he just, like, jumps out a window. He now lives in the ocean of Lore's world. He will forever be known as Herald.
Wow.
And then Billiam's gonna turn to the pillbugs and be like, "All right, Pillboys, let's get back in the ship and get it rolling."
Yes, sir, Commander Billiam.
That's like, you hear, like, a light round of applause.
And Billiam's gonna strut back into Joust's ship like he owns the place, like, "A successful business venture, yes."
The dynamic has really changed.
There's a level of irony occurring here that's just transcendental.
It's like, I really thought these whales were like a threat, and they are just getting fucked. Okay, Lore, there is a dead whale. Like, when you come to the top, you no longer see the people. They fled for their lives. You see not a dead whale, an impaled whale with a balloon tied to him, floating in the sky. And Joust and Officer Trafford having a, like, conversation about the best way to disable an opponent.
Yeah, the thing is there, I've often found, is that the use of fog at the proper moment is critical. They can't fight against what they can't see.
Interesting, albeit deceptive. Anyway, then it cuts back to Lore.
Looking at Bill like, God, and you guys could have had nice cloaks too when you let him keep that one. But anyway, here is not where we need to be. Interesting stuff. We'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
Let's go.
But
Right.
I'm like, oh man, I would have loved to have that cloak.
I still like my cloak. Well, I mean, what I'm wearing now is really nice too, but I like both my cloaks.
That's
My
understandable.
cape is standard issue. I have
Of
no
course.
complaints.
I'm holding my own like coat like in my arms because I haven't put it back on yet. I'm just like, oh yeah, I need to put this back on. I'm cold. So Joust can get a full look at all the like this the weird machina that I am. Just like, oh yeah, this is what I look like. There you go.
Oh,
I've seen it before.
yeah.
Okay,
Um,
I highly doubt that. What's up?
I was just gonna say sorry about the temperature thing. It's kind of hard to control like this. Anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. There's some plants that grow up on my shoulder that I actually need to freeze to germinate. So you actually did me a favor. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Let's take the airship and get out of here.
What did we learn? What happened? We were in the middle of combat. It was a glorious battle. Did you find the door? Was my question.
No, we didn't find the door. We did find some interesting writing. It looks like these runes were, or potentially some of them might still be connected to other places with rifts.
And do you know where they are? You are from here, after all. I've overheard.
Yes, I know where the other 3 major runes are.
Then we should move.
Alright, so do you want to roll a 20 side to try to get some more? Like, do you want to just settle in and try to research the Alright, you can research the key again, but if you roll bad, I'm gonna like make the next stop very difficult for you.
Can I
Or,
assist
what was the
with
other
that?
option?
The other
Oh, yeah.
option is like you can just pick. Do you want to go east, north, or south at random?
Also, weird fourth option. Is there a chance that like Joust would know something?
You would have to
Ricket
get Billiam
Warlord
to
played
use your
this
computer.
card. Reveal
but
your secrets.
Sure.
The key.
Okay,
You
that
have to teach
basically-
Grandpa how to use the computer.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Never mind. Let's go.
Talk to this old not Victorian. It was not colonial. What is
Regency?
Regency? Talk to this weird Regency flamingo, this elderly Regency flamingo about how to install his router.
Oh no. Okay, never mind.
Could I assist with lore with the roll in any way?
You two both can do it. Warlord played reveal your secrets, so I'm going to tell you something anyway. But both of you can go ahead and make roll a 20-sider and take the higher. Also, I'm going to roll.
Hey, look, I got a 20.
That's
I
going to work.
I the prop. I really did. It was the color of the dice this whole time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, good thing you did.
That is a level of cackling that just amuses my soul. That is like, oh my god.
Oh god, that was almost a natural
Oh.
reap and sow again.
Nika lowered it to a 1, so it is a reap and sow.
Oh,
Wait,
oh
what?
god.
Yeah,
What?
so
What?
the fun game of when we do 2 dice rolls and somebody gets a 20 and somebody else gets a 1, we do reap and sow, which does give you the best case scenario and also the worst case scenario. So now here we go. It's fine. You're studying this. You guys got no problems. You're studying this key. It's just like, Lord, this looks a lot like the southern runes. Like the material seems to match that, but that's weird because like in the hundreds of years in the past, that's just where like a massive amount of leviathans lived, and then eventually like the oceans went down and like land came up, but that is just basically buildings made out of leviathan bone is what it is.
I want to say part of the reason Lore learned more stuff is because she finally licked the key.
Oh, well, yeah, lick that key.
Lick test. It's actually scientific.
Yep.
Billiam, you do your Beyblade thing. You blow the hell out of that ship. But, Joust, your little, like... I bet, like... Do you have, like, a little computer in your metal arm or something that would show you
Yeah.
things? Like, heads-up display?
Yeah, there'd be like a totally kind of like an integrated thing like that. In fact, like technically speaking, he probably would have known the ship was doing crazy shit this whole time.
The whole time he's just watching, like, fucking sick.
It's like, what are they doing? But yeah, so is there a chance that I like know something? Is that where we're going with this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're gonna know what's going on.
Okay.
So, Billiam, hunting down other ships, the only other ship available that he can see on his radar is the one above the castle, and that's the one with the big boy on it.
Mm-hmm.
But what makes this a catastrophe is the fact that the other one snuck up on the ship at the same time. So they are going to open fire right now. And don't worry, you're fine. I roll terribly today. So, Billiam, you are under attack, but their surprise attack roll completely missed. Like, you've got time to do whatever you want.
Is there
Also,
a way to knock one ship into the other?
I'm sure there's always a way.
Like, can we? I just want to run into one and see if the dominoes fall as they do.
There's
But
a
it do.
billion. There's a way.
But
They don't think it'd be like it.
no, wait, no, stop.
So the man's like, if we go from above and smash down into the other one, oh yes, it's perfect plan. Let's do that.
This plan's... Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, we do possess like multiple ways of like in the realm of kinetic energy. We could probably fire something to create the similar
There's
effect.
nothing greater kinetic energy than a large mass of metal ramming into another mass of metal.
Ramming speed, everyone!
The two in the corner have stopped making out, and they are playing like one has a cello.
Yes, the music, yes, it really sets the mood. Like I'm back in my younger days.
Just hearing Joust like going like, what the fuck? Because like Melinoë comes, it's hey, is everything okay?
Don't worry about it. Focus on our situation at this moment, right here, now.
Okay.
All right, and since it was a 20 when you guys Billiam's dealing with the 1. You guys are dealing with the 20.
God damn it.
All right, so you guys go to the south, and it's a large ruin. Obviously the ship that was on its way to this location got blown the fuck out of the sky. So you guys are just capable of just like looking around on your own.
Time to look around.
All right.
Like nobody else is here because everybody else is dealing with a flamingo that just learned how to fly a spaceship. This is a weird game we play, people.
Well, that was a ship that Billiam got launched onto, right?
Focus on mission for the moment. I'll take care of the discrepancy soon enough.
I wonder how
No, fair.
I wonder how much paperwork there's going to be after that. Just dealing with someone just taking over your own ship.
Just don't
Too much.
condescend me.
Mm-hmm.
Move on. Where are we going now? What is the next step?
Who wants to roll a search? And how would you be searching?
So I was able to tell that the key is tied to rifts, right?
Yeah.
when I held it. Since we're here at the southern ruin, is it kind of like an EMF detector where like the sense of the rifts are getting stronger through the key?
Not naturally.
Okay. Trying to think of a way to make some.
And you can make up some bullshit for it. That's fine. I'm here. I'm here for it.
It's the only thing I could really think of is like the rift wouldn't open just anywhere. It'd have to be in a specific spot. So like with the combination of the key and everything, I guess looking around the ruins, trying to see more of the engravings that we saw at the Western Temple, to see if those lead anywhere.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay. Let's hope this one does better.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Yeah,
Let's do
that seems better.
Why did that guy
Nice.
just like fly at the screen though?
Because I chucked it.
It's just like, I'm angry at this die.
Also, I changed colors too. That seemed to have worked.
So yeah, you down like what looks like at the bottom of a well, you do find this door. And it's wild looking.
There actually is a door.
It is a door, but like if you push up against it, nothing happens. Even if you try to insert the key, nothing happens.
It's a door at the bottom of a wishing well. That's actually pretty funny.
How so?
I shouldn't have to explain that.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Is the
Billiam-
wishing well in particular some extra dimensional opening that leads to another place, like a portal in physical form?
Anyways,
Elaborate your claims.
And nothing's better than somebody yelling at you, explain why it's funny.
It's
Where's the funny?
If it's not funny to you,
Shut up!
Fucking laugh! Now laugh.
Alright. Said there was a song that has to be said or something?
Lord, you would know that a rift needs to be underwater
Yes.
to open. This is not underwater. There's no water in
it's
this
not.
well.
We need water.
Okay.
How do you mean?
A rift needs water to open.
Joust, this would be a fun moment for you to be like, not always.
How do you... See, I was just gonna be like, it's like... And that just goes to show why we're constantly pursuing you. Granted, I've given you plenty of clemency up until this point. However, it just proves my theory correct. The HTML Wanderpus has no idea what they're doing. But by all means, continue.
I mean, to be fair, when we started with nothing so far, we're doing pretty well with what we've had.
Well, you mean to tell me the immeasurable number of crimes you've committed are okay? That's fine by you? You degenerates always sicken me. I tried to give
I
you...
meant the knowledge. I meant the knowledge part.
While Joust is making his whole monologue, I'm gonna be looking for anything that may have like stopped any water coming in from the well near the bottom.
And then I'll help with that there, and also mention if you have something to heat it up, I could provide a good bit of ice.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys. Like, if you want to try to
can I do the
dig
thing
down.
where can I do the thing where like I weigh in and like, you know, maybe elaborate something on this I can like roll for?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
Well, yeah,
please.
obviously I'll roll.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say that's like, well, But
I
as
got
far
it.
as like port, yeah, you get it. Like,
All right, that's
Okay.
16.
Yeah, so it's a 16, so it is a success. Joust would know that, and like this is Starlight information, that water-based rifts are one kind of rift that are just like, that's how you activate the hallways. That's how we get through there. But there are, and Joust has experienced them, like the ones that just kind of like form out of air, and like those are like the hell ones, like they can literally burst into flames and can form anywhere, and like those ones are almost impossible to track. The water ones are just like the simplest form. There are the fire ones, and there are dream ones, and that I'm not going to elaborate on, but Joust knows about them. And
yeah,
there
there
are
you go.
and there are ones that have nothing to do with the roots at all. Yeah, so like the fire ones don't make roots grow. Even if you like write information about it, it doesn't make roots grow. And the dream ones, well, season 3, people. Season 3.
Season 3.
Season 3. But the water ones are the ones that you guys have been dealing.
And that is why your levels of ignorance are only matched by your crime spree.
Also, incredibly important, and we saw it in the very first, like the first actual episode of this game where Joust appeared. We don't need, you don't need a rift to get into a planet. You can literally just crash through. Like, there are a lot of people out there that travel without rifts. The whales travel without rifts. Starlight travel without rifts.
Right. Yeah, I believe I crashed a ship through rift once, or
Exactly.
I crashed it through the wall once.
You guys are at you're at the kiddie pool part of it, and Joust has been swimming in the deep end for a while.
You know what? You learn something new every day. Look at that.
I did see the magic item thing. I'll get it to you right after this is good.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
Now go on. I look forward to seeing how you figure this out.
It's like, yeah, you guys can dig deeper and try and hope there's water underneath. I don't know if there's water. Figure that one out.
It wasn't really to dig, but it was to see, like, you know, if there was a grate that feeds into the well that was maybe blocked or something. But
there was definitely a huge canyon here. Like, like you can see like years of erosion down here, but at this point, it just no longer holds water.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I just had an idea. Can someone get me a container of water?
Yeah, there's some water up top. You can say that you just grabbed it.
Yeah. Okay. Going to grab some and going to be especially careful with this. I'm going to use wild font. So with one of those containers with water. So for the next minute, it's summoning a surplus of water, causing all sorts of extra water to flow out.
Oh yeah, so like, yeah, just filling the area with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Laura, as you watch it get completely covered in water, like as soon as the water hits the top of that door, like the key starts lighting up in its presence, and it does look like a door now.
Laura's gonna dive into the water. With
Yeah,
the key.
I'm staying away from the water. I don't want to, accidentally freeze it.
So, yeah, Laura, you get down there. Like, you're right at the...
And of
right
course,
at
when
it.
she hits the water, she goes back to looking like her normal self, what the crew is used to.
Nope. Fish wife. So, yeah, you reach the door, and as you... Like, it opens up as, like, the water is not going flooding back and forth, and water does not move, but it is like a shimmery hallway that you used to whenever you make, like, that travels through the rifts. Let me make sure everything is set on the other page. Because things have been messing up on me all day. Here we go. All right. So, in you go. Locked in an incredibly small space for its size is a huge Leviathan. Sparkly, this looks exactly like a much larger version of the Leviathan that you helped heal.
Oh shit, I probably should be with you then.
I mean, I think the purpose was as soon as the door is open, we're all gonna go through it anyway.
Oh, well, retroactively, I followed after, because boss.
Okay, absolutely. But yeah, it's huge, like absolutely massive. Like I don't have a way of conveying how big it is. Shenlong from Dragon Ball Z big.
I've dealt with this enough.
Shenron.
If it causes any problems, we'll take it head on.
This is why we're going to try to not create problems.
Yeah, some of us try not to create problems.
Before you say
That's
something,
rich coming from all of you.
that's why I was going to say emphasis on try.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Fair enough.
You all feel like you can breathe this water, all of you. Well, actually, no, yeah. Nichol, you can breathe this water just fine because you're fish adjacent. Joust, I'm sure you have a respirator in there somewhere, or a rebreather in there somewhere.
Puts it on.
And Melinoë, you are a skeleton, so get fucked.
You need to breathe. Problem solved.
Yeah, right?
Problem solved.
So all good. Pillbugs are in fact crustaceans. I do know that one. So weird.
The pinnacle of life form.
Oh shit, are you a crab man this whole time?
All right, and I still have Crabbert on my hat.
You do still have Crabbert. It has not been necessary, but he just keeps showing up and not being used, but like, I don't know. So you all see this massive creature, and it's floating around in a much too small area for it. And it looks down and sees you all. And you all hear, not hear, you all feel a question. Freedom.
Justice.
And you, it looks right at Joust. And, just, you feel its presence. And, you see Joust, you see in your head, a collection of people, baiting a trap and trapping this creature into this area, and then it being locked behind, and then time passes and the ocean slowly erodes as these people take advantage of the world that it once ruled.
I see. All right.
And, they took over with trickery and deceit.
I was just going to say, all right. I'll hear what you have to say.
It looks at Lore. And Lore, you hear almost a purring if a fish could purr.
Wow. you can't plan that shit.
It's just, that's wild. It's just you see in it what you could become. Given millennia more, this is the size and the power that you could hold. But the people up there, too small-minded. Too weak. They trapped in, the example that and they then went upon killing the rest of your people. But this is what you could be. I don't know if Laura's dead.
Lore
Lore
died.
is in awe,
Oh,
and Lore wants to swim closer and touch it, and like
Oh,
reach out to it.
Absolutely. Roll me a 20-sided to see how you handle that. Why are you so bad?
Things were great for a while.
Why are you the way you are? So Laura rolled a 3. Somebody's changing. I can see it happening. It became a triumph. Don't worry. Billiam got you.
Thanks, Billiam.
Good job, Billiam. Good job.
So, Laura, we have not discussed what your legendary was going to be from the last month. I haven't discussed. Also, you never got in your mech when you were fighting whales, and again.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, we weren't really initially planning on fighting them, so I didn't take it in to see the council.
That's fair.
Because I feel like that guy would have realized much sooner who we were if the mech was in there.
It's like, you, 100% with a 20, like, you know where this thing has been, like, keeping its clutch of eggs, basically. Like bunch of mini U's, just, like, in suspended animation. Like, it wants to be freed, but wants to spread, like, its people out as far and wide as it can, so only the strong may survive situation. Like, they desire to keep the ocean safe, but like, they want to set the stakes, you know what I mean? Like, they are the top of the food chain, and they want to be back. They want to be the top of the food chain again. And they can help you. The more of them that are out there is the stronger you guys will get. So the more of you that there are, you will all become more powerful. You just gotta let them out.
Might does not make right.
It looks
isn't true either. Right doesn't always make you mighty either.
It's just, with those conversations, there is definitely a moment where you feel it is willing to negotiate.
I met one of your kind in one of our oceans. This is amazing.
It perks up, and you definitely, like, the question that forms in your head, and it's like, and it didn't devour you. Like, I'm doing everything I can right now to not. Like, you all feel it in this moment that it is doing everything it possibly can to not just eat you all right now, except for Lore.
It was hurt, and we helped it. It didn't. I don't know how else to explain it. We became friends with it.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if they've tussled with these whales before.
This thing is much bigger than the whales, so, like, you think it could take it in a fight. You see it look directly at, Sparkly, you feel it, like, going through your memory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in seeing the fact that you guys did help it, and there's a whole, like, group of people worshiping them. And, can I get a 20-sided from each of you? Except for you, Billiam. I'll get to you in a sec.
Yeah. And you can see that, the memories of, like, the occasional times that obviously Clementine goes more than Melinoë does, but, like, to go visit the Leviathan. Alright.
Okay. So what would you ask of it right now? Like, it's basically where the 20-sider is. Like, if you could get this thing to do you one favor, what favor would you be asking of it?
For all of us?
Yes.
Crap.
Help us protect people from the whales and bring them to justice.
That's right.
That's my same thought.
Okay, yes, 3. And
I'm like, stop myself from just saying stop the whales, because that could also end with them dead, and then that's not technically fully justice.
I see Fishwife is best wife.
I cannot believe I just heard that.
it happened.
I'm sorry, I'm metagaming.
Some things happened. It's fine.
He's objectively right, though. I hope you all know that.
No, that tracks. That tracks.
So is that basically what Nichole's thinking as well?
No, Nichole's thinking similar track but different thing. It's how would we protect Liminal, his home, from things like the librarian, that monster who killed a colleague of his.
All right. So everybody give me... Oop, I did not mean to click that. Everybody give me a 20-sider. I'll roll one for Adrian, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 1. But don't worry, because Sparkly rolled a 13, which is the highest, and it is... So it agrees. Basically to everything. It's just like, I will rid this world of the whales, and you see the whales appear in your head, and I will rid this world of the corruption, and then you see the council appear in your head. In your heads. And it's just like, we can have this. And you feel a really deep sigh. Justice. As long as we... It's like, as long as I can have my planet back. Or a suitable home. Like, he will also accept, like, you finding him a home.
What do you guys think?
That's when I would, turn to Lore. Like, you seem to be able to understand it more than us. What would you do? After all, this is your home, is it not?
Yeah, Laura just thinking back to the recent centuries and, like, also the fact that, like, what happened to this particular Leviathan is, I don't think he'd want to stay here. A new home would be better.
Then we should make it so. After all,
Yeah.
justice must be served.
A new home for them, their children, and potentially the rest of my people so that they can stop, being persecuted.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So what do we do?
Give me a location. I'll do what I can to get him there.
There's another option for you, Lore. You could, you know 2 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could attempt to sing the song that takes them straight to the Warpletinger's world, which was mostly destroyed by the whales, but it is full of water, and it has no life on it anymore, except, sentient life. So they would have their own world.
Mm-hmm.
Or, alternatively, they saved all of the rabbits from the city. Like, they're all fine. They live in the Warpletinger forest. Don't panic. They're all fine. Or
yeah, we clown car saved them. It's fine.
clown card saved them. I taste Vatna. Gross.
Keep going. What the fuck are you doing,
Yeah,
here? Go
sorry.
on.
Or you could alternatively, basically flood the Forgotten's planet and put him there as well. Or you could send him back to Liminal, but he is really big.
I'm gonna go with the Warpletinger planet because fuck the whales. This also feels like it'd be a nice middle finger to them. Of like, hey, we're taking this place back.
Absolutely. And while, like, you're setting that up, he just, like, flies through the open door, like, past you, and just goes on a rampage around this world. But before that rampage happens, Bobbert. Not Bobbert, you're Billiam. Billiam. Do you want to make some rolls to see how you deal with this fucking ridiculous sandwich of a spaceship party that you got?
Absolutely.
Alarms going off everywhere. 10. So, tough choice. You can either take one of them out right now and the other one and, like, really hurt the ship that you're on. It's not going to take it down completely, but it will hurt it. Or, alternatively, you can destroy both of them, but somebody gets away.
Let's take them both down. I'll let somebody get away.
All right. Even with a success, like, the success would be, like, that is the success case, I think. But yeah, so, like, you destroy, like, you wreck shop on them. What does it look like? Like, how does it...
I imagine I managed to disable the thruster systems on one, and it just plummets into the other by ramming the first one.
How are the Pillbugs handling this, Adrian? Like, what? I feel
Brace for impact!
Like, I feel like they're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, but they're understanding at this point. It's kind of like, brace for impact! Oh no!
Yes, impact. Yes.
It's just, baby.
I'm starting to think that the commander has lost his mind.
Wait, he's Commander Billiam. I don't even...
Then, like, the one Pillbug slaps the other one. Listen to me. Joust never did this. All right, like, he's starting to get us into too much trouble. What are we going to do?
Destroy them all. Yes.
So yeah, the one ship does, like, you see, like, and it's the smoke trail, like, coming behind it, and it smashes into the other one, and then the other one smashes down, and it just levels the castle that you guys have first, like, approached, and Warlord's kaboom goes off, and just this huge rippling explosion as this Leviathan, like, comes flying out of the ocean and just snatches up multiple whales in its mouth, and just, like, such dogs shaking them, and just, like, pieces flying everywhere.
What in Sam hell is that?
Oh no, we've seen many of those before. They're Leviathans. Oh no, what are they doing?
And we ram those things?
I would not recommend it, sir.
Yeah, that's up to you, man.
Billiam sees that, and then he, like, turns to the Pillbugs, like, maybe we should head to where that beacon was now,
To get the one prisoner from before, but
unless you want to ram the giant fish thing.
No, I would never question the captain.
All right, onward to the prisoner. Yes.
And now, the whole fucking city is getting leveled by that fish. What wasn't destroyed in the explosion is just going to be, like, eviscerated. That entire city is gone.
The ship just turns, like, all right, our job here is done. Let's leave now.
We did it. We saved Christmas.
Multiple explosions. Yes, we've saved everyone.
Everything's fine.
I mean, say what you
Those
will
are
about
celebration
Joust.
explosions.
Say what you will about Joust, but he never causes this level of destruction.
There are only a few characters that have so far.
And nothing of value was lost.
Technically, the Leviathan caused this destruction, not us.
It's just like, I wonder why they had him locked up all that time. I bet it was to save the cities.
Nah.
Maybe if they weren't assholes, it wouldn't have been a problem.
That's right. If you seize control, make sure you're not a dick. Alright, Lord, do you want to make me a roll to get this new Leviathan, and his clutch of eggs, their clutch of eggs, back to a new...
I'm gonna...
Tough choice.
I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay. I'll let you do a thing. What we got?
I'm gonna play card. Oh, wow, never mind, because there's a massive timer on those. Wow, I forgot about that.
Oh, the make it a 20?
Yeah.
Hold on. I may have something for that. Let's see. Where is it? Scrolling. Buying time. Oh, never mind. I can't do it either.
I'm terribly sorry, everybody.
Well, I have...
My tough choice is it's gonna cost AP from all of you. You can get them home, but it's gonna cost 5 AP from each of you, category up. So that makes it a success. There you go. So he gets back. Not perfectly. It's bumpy because we already know that if you travel through the rifts without silver, it is a bit dangerous. So not all of the eggs survived, but most of them did. And it splashes down in the Warbletinger world, and you see a really quick moment of a bunch of whale Viking ships just docked all around as their staging area, and they just start getting ripped apart by this giant Leviathan.
Such is the path of the degenerate criminal. Serves them right. They chose their path. Let this be a message to all of you to not choose the same fate.
You talking to us or to the whales?
Can I get medical aid, please? Says the whale.
You chose your path, friend.
This really hurts.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you can deal with that there. I'm sorry, but we are doing no healing right now.
Oh, Dick.
I'm sorry. I'm completely tapped out. I can't do anything.
I got nothing as far as healing goes. I'm sorry.
Joust has to do the thing where he eventually opens up his arm thing and sends in a kind of distress beacon that comes down and pings next to that whale. It's if he lives, arrest him. Now let's move.
And this is where Billiam lands the ship directly on the whale, right?
I feel like that's a roll.
Yeah, I feel like that's a roll. I do believe that might be an attack. Alright, so here's your tough choice. Do you... Wait, what were you planning? Do you actually try to kill him?
No, I picture Billiam's being told, oh, this is where we're supposed to go. And then he just lands the ship directly on the whale, because that's where the beacon
on the beacon that showed up, yeah.
Okay, so you still... you know how to fly this ship. Landing, it's a different story.
Yeah.
So you can hurt the ship, or you can land on the whale.
Yeah, we're landing on the whale.
Good. Okay, so he's crushed.
By the cosmos! What? What? My dark. God,
Billiam struts out. Successful day, everyone. Yes. Never
Zemos, Flobos, come in! What are you doing?
Landing!
God. Joust would have to storm onto the ship and see Billiam. Who in the devil are you?
This is Commander Billiam now.
Commander I'm so... What have you done? You've misappropriated Starlight resources. You've essentially commandeered an entire crew here.
We're engaged!
Yes.
Yes, we all saw it coming. But what about you, Billiam? There's no excuse for what you have done. You're under arrest.
No.
Under the authority of the Starlight Federation.
You're under arrest, Joust.
Is it for abandoning your post?
Can we roll for this?
Yeah, 100%. Like, all the pillboys are looking back and forth. They have no idea where to go.
Now, my crew. We're in the
so-
middle of an important mission right now. I understand that this man has the charisma that you're all trying to follow and trying to emulate. But right now, there are more important things to attend to.
They take your side, Joust.
That's right. Now, arrest Commander Billiam here.
I'm sorry, sir. It was
I took out all the ships.
Don't worry, we'll speak at your court-martial. It'll be fine.
We'll deal with this when we're finished. Wanderpus, where are we going from here?
It is, I imagine, returning home. Unless Lore wants to stay here and be blamed for her original that city being destroyed by a giant leviathan.
No, I think we're gonna leave. But before we leave, can I use my flamingo phone to put out kind of an open message to try and get to however many of my kind that are left to see if we can get them all to come and be like, hey, we got a better place to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course,
this call brought to you by Bobbitt's Casino and Spa. This call brought to you by Bobbitt's Casino and Spa. This call brought to you by Bobbitt's Casino and Spa. And then there's a lot of people very confused at who's Bobbert and what's a casino. Not Billiam though. Billiam's like, yeah.
Yeah, my son-in-law, yes.
Degeneracy.
I start handing out gift cards and stuff for the casino.
Well, your hands are cuffed behind your back, just still handing out. It's yeah.
Stop taking those.
There are going to be so many pillbugs at that casino.
Pillbugs, please, the breast pockets. They have more coupons. Hand them out to all your friends. Please.
It'll be the best place for a wedding and/or honeymoon.
Yes.
They're so
5% off your first drink, and then 10% you have to pay extra for the rest. It's a great deal, yes. Please come.
It's a great deal. The number goes up.
Yes, see? Exactly, yes. Please come.
I like it when the numbers go up.
Gag him now.
You cannot gag the truth.
What does it look like to gag a flamingo? You just put a banana in his mouth?
You put it in the mouth. I just do the thing where they tilt their head up and
oh god, what? You pelican it. What? Yeah, absolutely. So, there will be more kinds showing up to the Silver Thimble in due time. Not even that much time, because we don't got that much time left in this season. I feel like this has been a good distraction from the fact that Voice is dead. But now let's all remember the fact that Voice is dead.
Yep, actually related to that, before we head off, I did also want to give Commander Joust one final message.
Go on.
All right. Well, Commander, you've told me a lot about, giving me a bunch of lessons there, a bunch of stories, a bunch of ultimatums, but I did want to give you something for myself, from what I've seen there. Well, you started with a whale when you were going to go after him right then and there. That's the thing. If you would have done it, you would have died, and you would have stayed unarrested. The thing I want to tell you there, the job is important. But it is more important than anything else, and that includes your ego. If you die, the job doesn't get done. Remember that, all right?
Acknowledged, Officer Trafford. You're a fine warrior. Transmission out.
And then, that Starlight ship just lifts off and vanishes into the sky. I linked the magical item that you found, by the way, Professor Winter.
I'm taking a look now.
Yeah, so that was Lorelei. I hope everybody had fun.
I did. It's great.
Oh yeah, that was great.
It was way more Billiam heavy than I thought it was gonna be.
I didn't have fun at all.
I tried to bow out and you dragged me back in, Alan.
Every time I try to walk away, he keeps dragging me back in.
I thought, like, the second, because, he hit you, he golf clubbed you out, and then Adrian was just like, oh, he's got to be caught by the fucking, he's like, Starlight. I was like, okay, so, yeah, he's in the ship now. It's like, all right, now we have an entire game that is Billiam flying a fucking spaceship, which I think is hilarious. And, handily enough.
I went a different angle, but, the fact that you went that angle is, even better. So, yeah. I meant, okay, because, I'm not going to say anything, but I was, kind of thinking, come on, just, let's work the magic here. And then all of a sudden, it's you took it that way. And I'm like, you know what? This is better. This is
It's like, oh, I didn't know he could commandeer that spaceship.
Yes, neither did I.
I have often compared your Pillbug guys as the little robots from Attack of the Clones. It's just not particularly bright, but definitely willing to follow anybody with an air of authority.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah. But that's got to be that's unique to Joust, though.
Yes, yeah. It's. Alright, yeah, so that was this game. I hope everybody had fun. I hope you had fun, Esmie.
I did.
I hope I didn't destroy the lore of your character too hard.
Not at all.
Well, you shouldn't have had me involved if you wanted to have a fun time. So, I guess we're done forever.
Yeah, we're done forever.
Alan really shouldn't have let me join. Terrible.
That
ideas,
too.
Really.
Me and not Royce. It's your game's done.
Yeah, but sorry there. I couldn't. I tried to drag it up. I just dragged it down further.
No way! You got you might be the next up and coming. We'll see here. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Also,
we'll see.
So that you guys did complete it without healing, which is funny. So all of you roll me a 20-sider. You don't need to worry about it, Joust. But Billiam, you do.
What's Joust gonna do to Billiam?
I'll do many things.
Oh.
It's more card packs for you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Esmie gets a magical item. Sparkle.
It looks like on the screen that's on 19. It's
It looks like
the
it's
line.
looks like it's dead center of 9. Yeah,
Yeah.
19.
Can I roll again or no?
No, we gotta take it because it's all just the computer telling us what it is.
God damn it.
All right, so you get card packs. You get you'll get 3 card packs, and so will Professor Winter. Nika, can you roll for? I want to say it was Warlord that played that bounty. Okay.
Can I also say I didn't realize lore transforms like that? That was amazing.
Yeah, I didn't either. You guys ready for a really funny thing that happened when I was asking Laura about how this game was?
Phones are great at not remembering to put words in or autocorrecting and removing them.
Laura, when I asked her, she was just like, oh yeah, Laura's gonna transform. And I was just like, oh, okay. And she's like, also, I kind of figured you'd get a kick out of the idea of having the party to have to adjust to Lore suddenly being a fish.
It's supposed to be not a fish.
So in my head, I was like, oh my god, when Laura goes back to her planet, she just becomes a fish. And I'm fucking here for it.
Go through the rift is just a goldfish.
I was 1,000% ready to draw a fish. Legitimately, it would have just been exactly like the fish wife fucking like Doodle, that thing, that is what and I was gonna be like bop 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 every time you talked. That was the plan. If you did not send me a reference and be like,
Oh my
this
God.
is like what she looks like, I'd be like
I spent a month planning a fish game.
Oh,
I was just like, I don't know how we're gonna get Joust into this one, but I am excited for the challenge. And then it's just like, yeah, it's not fish. I was like, well, I already have too many things to plan. I'll plan what this game is gonna be in the morning.
Yeah, this motherfucker, he just says to me, like, a couple days ago, he's like, hey, by the way, can you do Joust, like, Sunday? I'm like,
I told you about this ages ago. I literally sent you the dates.
I don't.
Forever.
Okay, hold on. But I also don't listen. So, like, so
Yeah.
really, in a way,
Fair.
this is kind of your fault because, like, you brought it up again. So it's kind of like, oh shit, they're springing this on me last moment. He's like, can you play Joust, like, Sunday and then like the next Sunday or whatever? I'm like, oh, or like the Sunday after next one or whatever. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess. I'm like, what am I doing? He's like, I'll let you know an hour before the game starts. I'm like, okay,
I did.
cool.
I didn't, because I'm not gonna lie.
Every fucking time he's like, he's like, I'll fill you in. I'm like, okay, cool. Then like an hour. Now I'm used to it. So now I'll message him an hour before, be like, so what's going on? What's the game? He's like, this. I'm like, okay, got it.
Actually, today he was like, fill me in. I was like, I'm out getting muffins.
Muffins. That was it. He's like, hold on, you gotta wait. I'm like, we have an hour. He's like, oh, I got the muffins. Hold on. I'm like, okay.
I got the muffins.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my God, let me tell you.
Now Laura's basically a baby Leviathan.
Yeah, right. But I am gonna like be very clear. The fish game would have been a different game. Anyway, I gotta give people cards and stuff.
I want fish game.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna play a capsule.
I'm gonna
Hey,
get a
with
card
the
for
Leviathan
fish
thing,
game.
there's still potential for a fish game.
I'm just gonna make a card for
Clearly-
fish game, and I'm gonna
I
put it
want
out
to be
there.
in fish game. I want to be in fish game.
All right, make the card for fish game.
Yeah, make a fish game card.
Yeah,
I want, like,
Everyone go be
Is
fish.
that like a knockoff Squid Game?
Oh my God, it's gonna be terrible. It's just like, who really wants that money?
I
Bill.
do.
Gotcha.
No, Krieg. Krieg wants that money. Come on, Krieg.
It's true. It's
So
true.
yeah, he just shows up randomly, like, hey guys. Like,
Gotcha days.
All right, so 15 for that one. You got 2 magical items, 1 silver and 1. Yeah, 1 silver and 1. Billiam, you got 50 coins added to your amount. So Billiam.
Silver. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Roll me. How many gotchas do you have?
I mean, that one was for Kole. The bronze one was for
Oh.
Esmie.
Okay, Kole, roll me a 20-sided. We'll see what I can get you for that one, too. But handy, you guys are just in there. Alright, so you get a magical item. So, Esmie, I need you to roll me a D... let me check. It's a dumb number, I promise you.
73.
It's a D43.
Oh,
and
wow.
then a
Oh,
D48. And,
Kole has
Billiam, I
another
need you... And Kole, roll me another 20-sider. Another 13. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 13 twice in a row. Kole, I need you to roll me 2 D48s. Esmie needs to roll me a D43 and a D48.
I did the 43. I got a 15 on the 43.
Oh, okay. I see that there. How? I gotta raise the rarity of these fucking gotchas.
No, I assume that he's been, like, stockpiling.
Yeah, I've had these for
But
quite
I
some
got a
time.
48 on the 48. Oh wait, I didn't put that right. I was like, did I just put 1 D48? No, it was roll.
Yeah, no, you got it.
I think
All
we're,
right,
like...
we can end the stream if we want to. Just take care of this.
Yeah, let me
Either
just
way.
run through announcements things. So there is a 20% coupon code for cards if you haven't used it, as well as the 10 and 15 from previously. We are 188 card packs away from unlocking gold gotchas, and then from there onto the platinum and diamond gotchas, which will be very fun if we see them. There's some real special stuff in there. Just real special. So I think beyond that, that's everything. The next scheduled thing is for Friday. Speaking of, Kole, Royce is supposed to be a team captain in that one. But
The homunculus has a will of its own now.
it's gone rogue.
It's germinated further. It has become more sentient than possibly known before.
Flatware. We're gonna. So yeah, I feel like I want to do another stream so we can like talk about the Thanksgiving thing before that Friday.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. Do you want to do that on Wednesday or?
I guess it has to be because I don't want to take up y'all's like Thanksgiving.
No,
before you, like,
no, hold on. I just got to put this out there. I am so painfully hurting right now because like my whole life got turned upside down. And you're all experiencing this right now. My whole life got turned upside down. I was living in West Philadelphia, like randomly, but no, like it was like
Thank you for grabbing 10 cards.
fuck. Everything's been fucked, and all of a sudden, oh wait, we're still on stream. Oh.
Yeah. No,
okay, cool. Well, everyone's gonna hear it also. Then all of a sudden, everything fucking changed, and like I had this sick fucking plan for like the librarian intro video. Oh my god. My dick was rock hard, like getting ready for this fucking thing. It was like, bam! It was gonna be the coolest fucking shit ever. Because everybody's gangsta until the boss gets a fucking title card. It was gonna be the coolest fucking thing ever. And everything got flipped upside down. Now here I am. I didn't get to do it, and I can't stop thinking about it. That's it.
And because of that, Royce died.
Henry,
that's it.
You can't say that.
How does that make you fucking feel? It's your fucking fault.
Don't you fucking put that on me, all right?
Don't you put that evil on me!
Oh my god.
Look what you did to my boy! Look what you did!
Non-stop. I've been thinking about it non-fucking stop. Non-fucking stop. I've been thinking about it. Like, I had this whole planned out video, and I had this whole thing where I was going to have Nick cackling in the background. Like, you know, like with the echoing and reverb and stuff, it would be, oh my god, it was going to be, oh, anyway, sorry, continue.
It was a really good game though. Like,
it was a fantastic game.
No, that's all well and good, but like, you know, I'm just, I'm never gonna stop thinking about that.
It's gonna haunt you for the rest of your days.
I have to.
And the fact is, yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I'm just telling myself right now. I have to send Sparkly Sparkly. Oh, yeah, silver. So Sparkly gets 3 cards. Professor Winter gets 3 cards, and then Esmie gets a ton of. Lord is just fucking stockpiling magical items.
Apparently.
Leviathans are basically sea dragons.
It comes with the profession. It comes with the profession of being an archaeologist.
I really do just imagine that is how she do. Like, wait, you're just a grave robber.
They don't need the items.
I have been clear that I am pro grave robbing in the past. I don't care if people
Be
rob
fair,
people.
hey, look, I bought some of these fair and square from Ghost in a haunted mall.
I'm not sure that holds up in a court of law.
That is not grave robbing.
Your Honor, I paid the
them
ghost
good
for
money
it.
for this.
Hey,
The only one doing any robbing there was Krieg.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Clary.
I just had a ghost manipulated by some ancient oracle to give me a snazzy cape. I mean, that's fine, right?
No, that's fine.
It's fine.
Query, there is going to be a shop going up that is on our schedule for this month.
It's on the schedule. I'm making the items instead of us like going through the quest book, so it's just taking a little bit longer. But please bear with me.
So on Wednesday, we'll do stream Wednesday. I don't want to do it on Thursday and take up anyone's Thanksgiving, so we'll do some art things and also like talk more about the Thanksgiving game, which is on Friday.
Oh yeah, show up for that, and please get on my team. I'm not sure if anyone's officially joined my team yet, but first one gets a 1d8 melee weapon.
Yeah,
I'm not above bribery.
What team?
We're making like a homunculus like food fight situation. It's going to be ridiculous. It's very stupid.
I did
but it's
roll
good
for you, Warlord. It was a 5.
Oh, Warlord also gets card packs.
There you go.
You get 3 card packs, same as Professor Winter, same as Sparkly. 3,
Wait, no. You're talking about the cookie game thing, right?
Yes, that's the cookie.
Okay, the cookie game. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to speak too soon, but that's like, I'm thinking of an idea about that.
Okay, yeah, I'm here
talk
for
about
it.
that in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna wrap straight
2
here.
seconds.
I will see you guys Wednesday. Bye forever.
Goodbye.
Bye.